Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Mike Floyd.
And I'm Chantel Floyd.
And this is T.T.S. Reviews, where we review movies, games, pizza, popcorn, whatever I get my hands on, hats, because I got a lot of hats. But today we're not reviewing any of those. We're reviewing Pitch Perfect 3. Now, just to give you a heads up, there will be some spoilers in this, so if you don't want to have the movie spoiled for you,
stop right now.
I mean, don't really stop. Just like fast forward to like the end. It's like it'll let you know like if you should like if it's a must see, if you should just stream it or you should trash it. But definitely if you don't want to have the movie spoiled, yeah, just don't go on Wikipedia or the comments. But to start off, yeah, Pitch Perfect 3. It's the last movie of the trilogy, the Pitch Perfect trilogy. It's pretty much the same cast that came back. Anna Kendrick came back as what was it, Becca? Fat Amy, Rebel Wilson, she's back. Brittany Snow and Anna Camp, they're all back. Even the judges.
Yeah, they were back too.
They came back. They were making it look like it was like a mockumentary, a documentary.
A documentary.
They were following old girl around, and pretty much they all graduated, and they're all just pretty much living crappy American lives. Not American lives, but like adult lives.
Yeah, working regular jobs and things like that. And
they all talking about like, oh, we want to sing again after going to see the young kids, the young Bellas performing. So somehow they magically managed to get a spot on the USO tour because old girls, Pops managed to get her on, but you know, whatever. But pretty much the whole movie is about them performing on this USO tour, competing for a spot to open up for DJ Khaled. And so they kind of show that in the trailers. Like they meet up with the other bands and stuff. Like is it Evermoist? I think it was called. Yeah. The other band, the all-female band, some country band, and Trinidad James.
Oh yeah, but all these bands, they actually use instruments. Yeah. So it made it a lot harder for them, I guess you could say.
Yeah. So, I mean, and then pretty much that's what the whole movie is. They're all supposed to be competing to get that starting spot against DJ Khaled, but kind of took a left turn because, was it Fat Amy's dad?
Yeah.
He shows up in the picture and it turns into like a kidnapping, like you said, was it
James Bond?
Like a James Bond kind of film. So you have your, the riff-offs, so you have your normal acapella stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they do their little singing thing and everything. Me personally, I thought it was gonna be literally them competing against the other bands.
Yeah.
But that went out the window maybe 30 minutes in.
Yeah, it kind of transitioned to Fat Amy going back and forth with her dad, and he's trying to take her money and things like that.
I mean, they showed the bands. I mean, once they introduced the whole part with DJ Khaled being the kind of the prize, I think that's when it took the turn, because then it kind of took Anna Kendrick's character Becca. She kind of like started doing her own thing with it seemed like it was supposed to be her love interest in the movie. And then what was it, Chloe, Brittany Snow's character, she was crushing on the army dude.
Army guy.
So I mean, the movie, I mean, it got to the point real quick. I mean, within 8 minutes they were overseas, they were doing the show, they started doing their singing thing. And then, like she said, the whole James Bond Mission Impossible scene popped up. To me, that was the best part. The whole Mission Impossible scene with her going through the boat, just knocking dudes out, just being done with it.
Yeah.
To the tune of Britney Spears' Toxic. That was pretty epic to me.
It did get a little crazy because, I mean, she beat up like the whole boat by herself.
I mean, personally, it's not a must-see for me. And honestly, I don't even think it's a stream.
Really?
No, I don't think it's a stream. I think this is more of like a TBS kind of movie. Like if you just looking through the channels one day, you know, you ain't got nothing to do, you got a bowl of cereal or something like that, and you're just chilling. This is the kind of movie for me. I mean, I know they were just trying to wrap it up.
Yeah.
To give the girls like a
happy ending.
Like a happy ending, like just to like show them like, oh, you know, everything's all right once you get into the real world. But I mean, it seems like they just like, hey, just throw us out there with the Pitch Perfect name.
And then it seemed like they were just really kind of reaching with the whole Mission Impossible look with Amy. I don't know, because it's just like she never had those qualities in any of the other movies.
No.
So it was like when she just pulled that out the bag, it was like, oh wow.
Like to me, I think if they would have expounded more on the whole rivalry with the other bands, I think it would have been a little bit more interesting. Because I know they kind of did it with I want to say it was the second one. No, my bad, the first one, where it was like they kind of had that rivalry with the guys acapella group.
Yeah.
I think I like that a lot better. I mean, this one was just like, like.
And because I was getting into it at first because they were competing with the other bands, but they had all these instruments and stuff, and so they were like, oh, well, you can't use that, and it was actually forcing them to be a lot better
Yeah.
or like to practice more. And then it just kind of took a turn and they weren't focused on that anymore. It was all Fat Amy and her dad.
Yeah. Music wise, I mean, it was all recent stuff. I mean, stuff you hear on the radio. I don't listen to radio. I was informed that it's all radio stuff. I wouldn't know. I listen to mixtapes.
Most of the stuff that was on there was pretty popular songs now. A lot of Maroon 5.
Yeah.
Britney Spears.
Esther Dean, she did her thing. I'll give her that. She's still showing up. She probably wrote all those songs that they were performing, to be honest with you.
I could believe it.
So you already heard from me. I think it's not even a stream. I think it's just a clicking through the channels. You find it. So what do you think?
I would stream it. I wouldn't say a must see. I would say it would be a stream.
Streaming like a Netflix or like a Redbox.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, if you agree with us, let us know in the comments. If you disagree, let us know why. I mean, maybe you think this is the greatest movie of all time. Honestly, I didn't spend too much money to go see it because we went and saw it early with the old folks, so it ain't too bad. But I mean, I saw the critics review was 29, but the audience score was 54 on Rotten Tomatoes. I can kind of agree with the audience right now. It's like, I liked it. I mean, I didn't have high expectations for it. I'll say that.
Neither did I.
So, but yeah, you can follow me at Mike Floyd 11 pretty much anywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Where can they find you at?
Shawny_Easton.
Shawny_Easton.
On Instagram.
And just, if you like what we're doing, hit subscribe, like. You can follow us, everything T.T.S. reviews. If you like sports, hit us up on, Turtle Show. That's where we talk pretty much trash football, basketball, pretty much any team that's garbage. So, till next time, guys.
Bye.